Hi FoodTube, Kerryann here. I'm going to show you one of my greatest family-inspired recipes. It's a fish pie, it's from my book, and it is delicious. It's affordable, it's easy, it's good for you, and it's a great way of getting fish into children who don't really like it. Let's get started. So, to start, we need a nice solid pan. I'm going to put that on some heat, and then I'm going to go into this pan with 2 pints of full-fat milk. Into the milk, we're going to add 1/4 of a medium-sized onion, 4 black peppercorns, and a nice bay leaf. So I'm going to put some parsley into the milk as well. Now, because this parsley is quite young, the stalks are not very heady or big, so I'm going to put the leaves in as well. So in the milk that goes, and to this, we're going to add some fish. Now, you'll notice I'm using frozen fish. There is absolutely nothing wrong with frozen fish at all. I use it because it's great when you're in a hurry, it's really affordable, and you only use what you need, so you don't have any waste. So I've got 320 grams of cod, and I've got 320 grams of salmon. And I'm gonna put that straight into the milk, and we're gonna poach that softly for about 15 minutes or until the fish is just cooked through. Okay, so this has been boiling for about 10 minutes, and as you can see, the fish is just starting to break up. That means it's cooked, so we're gonna fish it out and just put it in a colander to drain off any excess milk. Now, as you can see, we've got all this milk left over, so this is all good flavour. We're not gonna waste it, we're gonna use it to make the sauce. I've just got a jug and a sieve. Look, I'm pouring it all over the counter, like that. Now, to make our white sauce. Nice solid bottom pan, on a medium heat, and to that I'm going to add 80 grams of butter. It's the same amount of butter, so it will be 80 grams of butter and 80 grams of plain flour. And then what you want to do is you want to mix this all together. This is called a roux. Now this is what your roux should look like. So don't think, oh no, I've messed it up. You haven't. Okay, so I'm gonna add some milk to this. We wanna add it gradually. If we add it all at once, we'll have a really lumpy, runny sauce, which is no good for anybody. And we stir it. Now, have a look at this, my friends. At this point, you'd probably think, oh no, I've ruined it. It's gone wrong. That Kerryann stitched me up. Trust me, keep going, more milk. And then we change from a wooden spoon to a whisk. I'm going to take it off for a minute, just so I can incorporate that last bit of milk. You still haven't messed it up. I'm not fooling you, I'm not pretending. Bit more milk. And there you have it, my friends. Come and have a little look at this. That huge lump of dough at the beginning has now turned into a really rich, silky smooth white sauce. But it's not perfect yet, we need to season. So we're gonna add a nice generous pinch of salt, a nice generous pinch of freshly ground pepper. You can use white pepper if you don't want the pepper to sharpen the sauce. Some lemon zest. And then we need the juice as well. Whisk. Now we need to chop some parsley. And I'm just gonna roughly chop that up. Oh, that smells lovely as well. Now I'm gonna add 300 grams of cooked peeled prawns. They're out of the freezer. There ain't no shame in buying frozen prawns. I buy them all the time. They're lovely. And I'm gonna add 300 grams of frozen peas. So I'm just gonna use this and mix this in. Now the peas and the prawns are still frozen, just for the simple reason that this is gonna go in the oven. Now the prawns are already cooked. The peas literally take seconds. I mean, once they're defrosted, you can eat them anyway. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna build our pie. I'm so excited because I love this recipe. Got a nice big oven dish. So I'm just gonna put a couple of spoonfuls of this on the bottom. Not even, I'd say about 1/3. Okay, so I'm just gonna flake the fish over the bottom layer of sauce. So nice bite-sized flakes of fish should be perfect. Right, so that's the last bit of fish. And now we're gonna add the rest of the prawns and the peas and that lovely rich white sauce that we made. Beautiful. Now, I'm gonna add some mashed potatoes. I'm not gonna show you how to make that mash now, but if you do wanna see how to make it, if you've never made mash before or you're a little bit nervous, you can click the link And that'll take you straight to my basic mashed potato video, but don't forget to come back and finish your fish pie. I'm gonna put some mash on top of this. So effectively what we're doing is we're creating a seal with mash around the dish. So none of that beautiful sauce will bubble out. Okay, that's the last bit. I'm gonna grab a fork, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna fluff it up a little bit. I'm not, making no fancy patterns or anything like that. But when you do this, what you're helping yourself to get is little crunchy bits and little crispy bits and really soft, fluffy bits, and it's just gonna be really, really good. And now this goes into a preheated oven at gas mark 7, 220 degrees, for about 25 minutes, or until it's all golden and bubbling around the edges, but not sort of spilling over and burnt. So in we go. Oh, it's a bit heavy. I suppose better wash up. I'll see you when it's ready. Okay guys, it's been about 25 minutes, and I can see just from looking through the oven door that my fish pie is looking very, very good. So I'm gonna grab it out of the oven. Look at that. Now tell me that that doesn't sound amazing. So let's get in here. Oh, it smells so good. I'm gonna serve this with just a few mixed leaves, just been washed, a little drizzle of olive oil, and just over the fish pie, just to give it a little bit of oomph. And there you have it, my friends. My lovely family favourite fish pie from my book. If you want to have a look at that, click this link. If you like what I'm doing and you want to be up to date with all my new videos, subscribe to my channel. It is free after all. But most importantly, enjoy yourselves, have a great time, don't stress, happy cooking.